What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Just thought I'd take a quick walk on the lunch break and record today's video. So let's hop on into it. Talking about what makes a full bolt-on 3.7 and like the power you can expect out of a full bolt-on 3.7. It's pretty basic. Most full bolt-on cars are universal throughout. Some mods, I will say, are a little less thought of than others. Obviously, you know, the first ones that come to mind are headers, exhaust, things like that. But there are a couple other less known ones. First one, kind of starting from the front of the car to the back of the car. Ported intakes. This is not, I mean, for the amount of money that it costs to get this done or get ported intakes, the power, it doesn't help you down low, it helps you more on the top end, or at least so I've told. So upper and lower intakes being ported. I think those could run you anywhere from $500 plus. I think I haven't looked into it because for me the money was not worth the gains for it, and since going boost, I want the extra, you know, wall thickness for the extra air and all that stuff. So I didn't really want to risk it. So from there, you go into headers. Shorties are long tubes. Most of the time, long tubes are the way to go if you want power. I went shorties because I cared about the sound a lot more than the power, to be honest. If you go long tubes, more likely you have to go catless. And sorry, but catless 3.7s don't sound good. If you go full power, you need catless. So either an H or an X pipe. I think X pipe does give you a little bit more power, I think. But I went with an H pipe because, again, I cared more about the sound, to be honest. Next, of course, you got to go to your axle backs. Just get the muffler off. You know, I have Roush, go Borla. I think if you go a catless, don't go Roush. It's going to be obnoxious. I would go with Borla. That's probably your best bet. Between Borla and Roush, the power power gain is so insignificant that it doesn't really matter. Still kind of underneath the car, you do need a one-piece drive shaft because with all these mods, you know, it's not technically a bolt-on, but you are going to need a tune to make it work the way you want it to. So you need a one-piece drive shaft. Two-piece is weak. It can break over high speed. There are documented times where it hasn't broken, and there are documented times where it has broken. It's just a safety thing. So you're going to need that. Not technically bolt-on, but kind of. You're going to want gears. 373s, 355s, 373s, honestly, are the best way to go. If you're going full drag setup, 410s, 373s are the way to go. Or 355s, just depending on what you want to do. Another part for the exhaust is your cold air intake. I've already spoke my mind about cold air intakes. They don't really do anything for these cars, and you're really just sucking in more hot air than cold if you put the stock air box. If you really want something different, go with a K&N filter and keep the stock air box. It's designed well, and you're not going to suck up as much hot air as you would with like an aftermarket one. And this is coming from a guy who got a cold air intake and regrets it. So don't waste your money on that. Now, if you want to get real fancy with it, you can technically change your manifold as well. There is a Holley intake manifold for the 3.7. I don't know how much it does, to be honest. I haven't really looked into it because I was never really interested. And if you're going full bolt-on like NA, max power, you're going to want E85. With that, you're going to need different injectors, I believe, and different fuel pump. So you got to change those out to accommodate for the E85 as well. So all that's said and done, of course, you got to get the tune, like I talked about. Power, what you're going to be making is probably around 300 to 315 wheel horsepower, which, you know, is pretty decent for an NA6, to be honest. Just a matter of you want to shell out all that money just to get to that, rather than just go boost. Paying a lot for all these bolt-ons. And it's just honestly cheaper to go boost. But if you don't want to deal with the problems that boost might come with, then just go full NA. And honestly, to be quite frank, gears and a tune go a long way with these cars. Like 373s, the solid tune, like that, the car is fun. The car is a lot of fun. It's just really up to you. I just wanted to make this video just to talk about what is actually considered a full bolt-on 3.7 and what kind of power you're going to be making. So if you guys enjoyed, please hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed, hit that subscribe button for more 3.7 content. And until next time, we'll catch you later. Deuces.